What if everything you know about U.S. history is wrong? What if the stories, textbooks, and documentaries were only half the truth? Today, we uncover the darker side of American history. The first lie, the happy origins of the American dream. The American dream. We've all heard about it, right? The idea that if you work hard enough, you can achieve success. But did you know the real origins of this ideal were built on lies and exploitation? The first major building blocks of the American dream were laid out during the era of slavery. But history books conveniently gloss over the fact that the economy was built on the backs of enslaved people. And what about the self-made men we all admire? Many of them gained their fortunes through unethical practices, including using slavery and exploiting the working class. The American dream wasn't about equal opportunity. It was about opportunity built on inequality. Next up, one of the most shameful events in American history that's rarely taught in schools. The Tulsa Race Massacre. In 1921, a thriving black community known as Black Wall Street was brutally attacked by white mobs. Over 300 African Americans were murdered, and thousands were left homeless. The government's response? Silence. Why was this kept hidden for so long? Could it be that acknowledging this horror would shake the foundations of the American narrative we've all been taught? Here's another shocking secret. For over 40 years, the U.S. government conducted an experiment on black men without their consent. This was the Tuskegee Syphilis study. The government told these men they were receiving treatment for bad blood, but instead they were left untreated so researchers could study the progression of syphilis. The experiment didn't end until 1972, nearly 40 years later, when a whistleblower finally exposed it. The truth was kept hidden, leaving these men and their families to suffer for generations. We've all heard about General Custer's last stand at the Battle of Little Bighorn. But the real story is far more complicated and much darker. While Custer and his men were portrayed as heroes in most historical accounts, the truth is, this battle was a direct result of the government's systematic removal of Native Americans from their ancestral lands. The battle was not just about a military defeat. It was the last stand of an indigenous people fighting for their land, their lives, and their culture. One of the most forgotten and uncomfortable truths about American history is how the land we now call the land of the free was built, by pushing indigenous people off their land, often through violent and deceptive means. The narrative we've been taught about American prosperity conveniently overlooks the violent and oppressive tactics used to achieve it, including wars, forced relocations, and land grabs. The American dream was built on the genocide and forced assimilation of millions of Native Americans. These are just a few of the dark secrets buried in U.S. history, facts they never taught you in school. But the real question is, why do we continue to let these truths be hidden? It's time to challenge the narrative. It's time to question everything we've been taught about the past. Hit that subscribe button and join me next time as we uncover more shocking truths about the world we thought we knew.